Good morning, everyone. I'm here with Alyssa Gryb, the owner of the Bridal Loft here in Pensacola, Florida, and we just had a ribbon cutting here. Now, we are sitting on the second floor in the loft, in the Bridal Loft, and this place is fantastic. You have so many cool things in here, and just kind of like immersed in all of the different bridal wear that you have here and everything. But first off, let's jump right in. Let's talk about you, Alyssa. What fuels your passion for this industry and for owning this business?
Yeah, definitely. So first I'll say just being in this, being the owner of the Bridal Loft and everything is truly a dream come true. And how it all came to be is just, everything just fell right into place and is beautiful. But way back when I was a bride, I went dress shopping and had the beautiful privilege and honor to shop with my mom, my abuelita, and my sister. And it was just like a really special moment to share that with my most important people. And I remember being there and saying I would love to own a bridal shop one day. How cool would that be, right? But back then it felt like so out of reach, like such a dream that I didn't really know if it could even be a reality. And so I carried on about my grad school education, started working in the university system doing events for students and things like that. And I thought what the reality would be to become a wedding planner, because I've always just loved love stories and celebrating people at such a transitional and exciting point in their life. And so I, stayed in the university system, loved it, loved all the experiences that I gained, and it helped me get all the skills that I use today. But I started to feel the itch for something different.
Yeah.
And I saw this opportunity with the Bridal Loft and Coastal Weddings, and it just felt so right in my soul. And I just knew that I needed to dive right in. So again, my purpose and everything that fuels me and that drives me forward is just to really celebrate the bride in this moment. This decision to find her dress is one of the only decisions of her wedding day that is truly hers. Right. She's making decisions. She's taking into account of what her partner, her fiance may want, what all of the guests may want, and all those things. But this decision, how she portrays herself, her confidence, her personality is a true reflection of who she is. And it's just marked such a memorable moment of her life. And so I feel very passionately and very strongly about helping the bride find that and represent herself in that way, while also celebrating with her closest people that are there with her, because that's such a big part of celebrating this life moment, is having your people, your crew, your family, your friends, whoever are your biggest support people here at your appointment with you, and making this such a big celebratory moment.
Yeah. So, first off, let's start rewind just a little bit.
Yeah.
How many years ago was that when you had this vision and this, when was that seed planted?
Yeah, that must have been December of 2016 is when I went dress shopping. I traveled back home, where I'm from in Lakeland, Florida, and went with my family during winter break, which is the time when a lot of brides like to shop, because that's when you're home with your family and things like that. And so that was just really special. But yeah, it's been since December of 2016 that I've had that little thought of this would be really cool. Yeah.
Well, you are here, and we're here with you to celebrate. That is just amazing. And I love how you really focus in on how this is that one decision that the bride can make, and it's, solely hers. And she, this is really all about the unveiling of the bride, right? And, there's so much symbolism behind that. And it's just such a special moment. And so for you to be part of that unveiling is really a cool thing, to be part of that person's journey of life. You have different times in your life that are like benchmarks where all things are measured before and after. And that wedding, when you meet that person, and then that unveiling is the big moment. That's when everyone's standing and the music changes and the excitement, everything is all about to come together. So, and then I also love how you talk about the community that happens within that bride's circle of friends and family, because I know when you're in here with the party, it is like a party. There's so much energy, and there's so many personalities, and it's so much fun. And sometimes it's those moments that you're having with the bridal party when some of the best memories can be made. So that's really, really cool that you like to be part of that. So, talking about creating those memories, let's jump into and transition into some of the different products and services that you all provide. Now, we have a backdrop here. You have some lovely attire, all the same color. I love this. This looks really, really great. Of course, I'm a guy, so there's only like eight colors in the Crayola box, but I love all of this that you have displayed on the back, but you also have a wide array of things all over the location. So tell me about your different products and services and what you all do.
Yeah, so of course we primarily have wedding gowns, and we've shifted since I took over ownership of only having fully bridal. So we no longer do special occasion, things like that. It is just for the bride here, which is, I think, so special because, again, that's where I'm really keyed into and passionate about. But we have bridal gowns and things like that. We have some like T-length gowns that are really fun for our non-traditional girlies, and that's great. We have bridal tuxedos, shorty reception gowns, some like customizable denim jackets, all that really fun stuff. One of my favorite features of the shop is actually upstairs here. We can see it right across the way. We have a celebration loft where after we have that special yes moment downstairs, we can move the party up here, have our champagne, crank up the music on the record player, and just take photos, have cheers, like have a toast for the bride and everything. So just having that really fun energy up here is one of my favorite features of the shop. Also with the business, our sister brand is called Coastal Weddings. We actually have a magazine that we publish twice a year, and so that's really fun. And we do the Bridal Expo in town. That will be on January 7th of 2024. And then we also have a smaller expo in the summer called Brides Night. But that really energizes our team. The same team that is serving our brides on a daily basis is planning these events and creating the content for this magazine. And so we're just so enveloped and just all in on the love stories of our brides here.
All right, great. Well, we got a lot to unpack there. So let's start with what that looks like for the bride if they want to. They want to start that relationship with you. What does that look like for them? Do they come visit you, walk through the door, give you a call, visit you online? Like, what is the first step for them to do?
Yeah, I'd say the first step is to follow us on Instagram or visit our website. Bridal Loft Pensacola is our Instagram handle, or PensacolaBridalLoft.com. On there, we have a link to book an appointment with us. So we definitely take walk-ins as we're able to, but we love to be best prepared for an appointment. So booking an appointment is always best, that we can, get to know you a little bit beforehand and just have the best experience for you. But yeah, that's a great way to start, and we were just excited to start building relationships.
Okay, so they book the appointment. What happens next?
Next, you'll come in for your appointment. You'll bring your crew. We don't really have a cap on how many folks you can have bring with you. We've had parties.
Throw your next party here.
We've had groups of 13. I mean, for real. We've had groups of 13 before, and it's been really great. As long as you, the bride, are thinking about who do you want there, who has your best interest in mind, who's your support system, they are welcome. On our booking portal, it'll say, if you have more than 6, just let us know. And that's just so that we can know, with both appointments going on, how do we want to best schedule. But yeah, the more the merrier. It's super great. So we'll have you come in. We get to know you. You get to shop the gowns yourself, touch them, feel them, and pick out what first gowns you want to try. I think that was a piece in my bridal shopping experience that I didn't get to have. When I went shopping back home, I did not see any of the gowns. They were pulled for me. I didn't really get to touch or see anything like that or have that part of the experience. So I feel very strongly about each of our brides being able to pinpoint, I don't know, maybe I want my mom to pick out my first gown that I try or something like that, and just make it really special. So that's definitely something that you can expect with an appointment with us.
Okay, and when you are booking these appointments, how many brides simultaneously will you take in at one time?
The most we'll have is 2 brides at a time. We have a large space in the back, so we have the upstairs up here that's just celebration and extra shopping, but downstairs we have a large fitting room space, and we'll only ever have 2 brides max at a time.
All right, that's wonderful. It's good to know because
Mhm.
then the bride knows that they're going to get a personalized service and experience as opposed to, just a lot of shuffling going around and additional people walking through the door and
Yeah.
everything. So less distractions, more focus
Yes.
on you. Well, that's wonderful. And then of course you guys do the party afterwards, and what happens after that?
Yeah, after that, we, of course, in the process, we'll grab your measurements. We make sure we have everything like the color, the veil, or accessory, anything that you're wanting. We get that all done for you. We place those orders, and then, depending on shipping times and things like that, 5 to 6 months later, your dress, your accessories are here. We also have gowns and accessories that are available for immediate purchase at off the rack same day. You can take
Oh,
that with you.
wonderful.
So that's a great option too. So no matter what your timeline is, we have an option for you.
All right,
Yeah.
that is awesome. So let's rehash just a little bit. You were talking about the Bridal Expo that's
Yeah.
actually going to be coming up. So tell us the details on that.
Yep. So it is going to be at the Pensacola Bay Center on January 7th. That's a Sunday from 11 to 3 p.m. Tickets are $5. You can get pre sale tickets, cash only, or tickets day of as well. There may be tax applied day of. But yeah, it's super great. It's only $5. So definitely like yourself, bring your whole crew, your fiance, anybody. There's going to be tons of vendors, different DJs, photographers, cake, catering, all kinds of different things, anything you could look for. So if you still need vendors, your wedding's coming up and you need to fill some holes with vendors, it's a great time to do that. Or if you're recently engaged and you don't know where to start, this is a great place to go and like get some ideas and figure out kind of like what does your dream wedding look like, and what relationships are you making, and these are the people that you really want to work with. So there's also going to be raffles and giveaways. There's going to be a grand prize honeymoon giveaway, which is
Ooh,
super
all right.
fun.
Yeah.
Yes, free honeymoon. Who doesn't want that? So it'll be a really good time, and our staff is really excited about it.
All right, that is so cool. So just on the Bridal Expo, on the other side of the curtain, do you have any vendor spots available?
We do. I do have a handful of vendor spots left. So if you are a vendor out there, I'd love to hear from you. You can email us at coastalweddingspensacola@gmail.com. And we would love to get you into these last minute booths that we have.
All right, lovely. Okay, fantastic. Now, you said earlier what the best way for people to book an appointment, find out more. Can you go ahead and say those one more time?
Yep. To book an appointment with us, it is pensacolabridalloft.com. You could also follow us on Instagram at Bridal Loft Pensacola.
All
Yes.
right, excellent. Well, before we wrap this up, is there anything that you want to directly tell our audience today?
Yeah, I guess I just want to leave you with I am super blessed and honored to be here and to be able to have the opportunity to play this role in your wedding day. I just, appreciate all of the support that we've had in the community, and I'm really looking forward to continuing to make connections with, those in the community and the brides that we work with each day.
All right, well, I'm excited. I love your spirit and I
Thank
love
you.
everything that drives you. Thank you very much for your chamber membership. We appreciate you joining our ranks of businesses and just strengthening the business community. So please come down here, visit online first, book that appointment, come down here and visit Alyssa Gryb and her team at the Pensacola Bridal Loft. And be sure to visit them online if you want to find out more information or follow them on Instagram. We will see you next time. Bye bye.